Hi guys, it's me again. This time we're going to be working on Ford Focus 1.4 Petrol. This is 2002. And let's gonna see what the machine can do on this car. Here we go. Let's gonna choose Ford. There we go. It gives you two options here. Fake selection. Obviously you'll have to manually select your vehicle and start new session. We'll go on that one there. There you go. So this is a 2002. Here we have all the details. So it's a Focus, a Z-Tech SE, 1.4 liters manual, fuel type gasoline. Is this correct? Yes, it is. Now it's gonna give you the VIN number. It's gonna add the VIN number to that information right at the bottom. And yes, it is correct. You have three options here. You have vehicle information, which is gonna take you back to that same menu, adding the version ID. You have auto scan and control unit. When you go to control unit, it gives you, I believe, only about 10 options here. So for that year, for that VIN number, this is the option this car can have. Let's give you 10 options here. I know for a fact that, for example, ABS, it doesn't have ABS. So although it comes up in there, I know it doesn't have ABS. So what we'll do is, we'll do an auto scan, and we'll leave the machine to find out for me, which ECUs are and are not fitted in the car. This car came to me, was a non-runner at all. Basically, we found out that there was no spark at all, and the car came to me with a brand new coil pack, which he didn't sort the problem because it was actually the ECU that was not sending the signal to actually trigger the coil pack. So the drivers were gone inside the ECU. That was replaced, and was a third chip that was also damaged. I ended up by not replacing that chip. All I did was had some ground from the chassis right into the gate of the transistors of the drivers, and the car is running spot on now. By 97%. To be honest with you guys, I don't even know what's going to come up, because I've been using, oh there we go, so it was actually loading the data to now start the auto scan. I've been going to the PCM straight from ECU selection. So there we go. So there's 6 ECUs on this car according to this. And what we're going to do is, because it's only 6, we can actually go through all of them. The video is only 5 minutes so far, so let's gonna go to the ECS electronic crash sensor. Selector. Let's gonna see what's in there. 3 options only. You can't do a lot really. So you can read the codes. Code's gonna be probably, oh, that's weird. Okay. Live data. Got a few options here. I actually believe I know why this code is there. See if it comes off now. It's still there. It's weird because let's gonna erase the codes then. See what happens. Yes. Okay. It's gonna come out. Okay. So it's weird I didn't show a fault when was actually reporting one. Anyway, let's gonna go to the generic electronic module. Oops, I have the finger in front of the lens. Press OK. Okay, you have 4 options here. First and second, obviously nothing very special. Let's go to the live data, see what you can do on live data on here. I believe this is the module for door locking and stuff like that. So you have loads of options here. So you can check like buttons and live data if they are actually working and stuff like that. Active test. What can you do on active test? So you have there we go. You have a few things. Yeah, this is a kind of this is like the BSIs or like the BSIs on Peugeots or UHCs on Renaults. So it's the module that controls like doors, central locking, windows and stuff like that. Okay, so RCM restraint control module. This is the airbags, obviously. It's gonna see what I can do. Only 4 codes, 4 options. It's weird that it comes up with a no, I'm a little bit confused, guys. I've never went through these codes here, through these modules here. So live data and active test. So is telling me that there is a fault, but when you actually scan, it doesn't show nothing. To be honest with you, I've been disconnecting the battery quite a lot on this car. I've hybrid electronic cluster. I had let's go through the cluster. There's 4 options here as well. Let's gonna read the codes. I had the battery running completely flat at some point. There we go. Battery voltage low, ignition run, accessory circuit failure. Well, I had some grounds disconnected in there to connect a new ground to the ECU, so some of these codes, what we'll do is delete this. I'm going to come out. Okay, no fault. Bad system. Right, it's not connecting. So I can't really do a lot on this. Select and see if it comes up with anything. Right, so it actually give me some live data. But it's not actually let me to read the codes or anything like that. It says no communication. Okay. What we'll do is we'll come out. That's weird in there. It's gonna go to PCM, which is the engine control unit. You have 5 here, 5 options here. So you have the read codes, It's going to see what the codes are in there. P1000. This P1000 is normal on some 4s. It won't come out until you cycle the keys, the ignition key, a certain amount of times. So it's nothing to worry about. You can't even delete this code, so forget about that. So you have live date active tests. Let's see what you can do on active tests on this car. It's 10 minutes long now, the video. We're gonna try to finish this off. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to bother your time, guys, with too long videos. Alright, so you have about, how many options you have in here? You have 14 things that you can actually activate. There's a few things: spark headphones, fan control, idle control valve, control fan fuel pump. So there's a few options here. Special functions. Let's gonna see. Oh, there we go. So the pads is probably part of the engine ECU actually. So let's gonna see what you can do in pads. Okay, you can actually program keys and everything. So it's quite good, really. So you can raise the keys, ignition key programming, and enable fleet or high vehicle mode. Then you have, okay, I'm not gonna change it. Just gonna go back. Power balance. Power balance. Well, whatever this is. Reset power control module. Keep alive memory. So basically it clear all the learned values for adaptive systems, such as idle and fuel. I'm not going to continue because I've done these already actually. In onboard diagnostic tests, I can tell you this is basically a reading of the car through the simple OBD2 protocol. Simply as that. So there's a few options here. And so there's a few options here on this 4. And this is it, guys. Any questions, just put them across. This was this DS708 on 2002 Ford Focus 1.4 petrol. Thank you for watching, guys. Cheers. Bye.